In this video, I will show you how to use Teraterm for your application and projects, how to use Teraterm for communication from your PC to the board and the other way around. So the first step we're going to take is download Teraterm. The download is available for Windows. If you're using Linux or other platforms, I'll better go for Minicom. The other step we will take is to give you a quick overview, walkthrough about Teraterm, and the third step is to see how it works in practice. The first thing you need to do is to install Teraterm. I'll give you the link in the description. This is the official link. So if you follow this link, it will take directly to the main site and you can download the Teraterm software. Here it is, pretty straightforward. I'll go for this one, although I'm in Italy right now. We need to wait some seconds, and hopefully at the end of 5 seconds it'll give you the possibility to download. And here it is. It's pretty lightweight application. You just need to install it, click next, install. I already have it here, Teraterm, and here we are. So this is the first screen we have. So this is for using Teraterm for TCP and IP communication. In our case, we're using Teraterm as a serial monitor, and we need just to select the device. In this case, I have a nuclear board, and this is this STM S-Link virtual COM port. How to use Teraterm and how to connect it to your PC actually depends on your board. So if you have a nuclear like this, you have a pre-built inner UART communication, so you just need to connect your board to the PC and it will work perfectly. If you have another board like this one, it is a STM F4 discovery board, you would actually need to buy something like this. This is a USB adapter. As you can see, there's several pins, and you just need to connect the RXD pin to the TX of your board and TX to the RX pin of your board, and of course don't forget to connect the ground to the ground of your board. So let's discover the other things we have. So here we have new connection. This is, as I said, for the communication side of Teraterm, and here we have the clear screen and other options, and I'll actually give you a better overview when you're actually using that. But as you see, we don't have so many, but you're gonna see these in practice. So let's get started with an example. Here we have some UART example IT. This means that it is a UART example with interrupts IT, and this is the message we want to send. So let's get started and let's try this with Teraterm UART. So we just need to select the board and it will communicate with the computer for the UART. So let's click OK, and let's say if it works. So just press the reset button of my board, and at first I need to program the chip. Sometimes banners are not loaded. Let's get this one. Let's select, so the download is verified. As you can see, it means that everything went okay. And let's press the reset button. As you can see, we just had some garbage data. This means that something is going wrong. What is going wrong? So the fact is that we didn't configure the virtual port, the serial port, as you can see. So all the data, wait a second, I'll show you this thing so you can see. So this is the data I programmed. I'll explain all of these things in the next video, but let's just see, this is a configuration structure UART2 to configure the UART2. This is the parameters we configured. So let's look at these parameters. This is really important. It's the baud rate, and we configured it to be 150,200, and as you can see here, the speed here is 99,600. So this means that it is not the correct baud rate, and if you don't use the same baud rate, then you will have some problems. So you will not get exact data or no data at all. So you need to select the right data. As you can see, this is the same we have here, and then click OK. So the other things are the same. Parity bit none, here we have parity bit none, and you can check all the other things, stop bits, just one stop bits. Here we just have stop bits, and the rest is the same. So let's click OK, and let's click the reset button once again, and let's see if we are now able to get the data. Yeah, we're indeed getting the data. So it's working. So what we have seen so far is how to communicate from the board to the serial monitor. But we didn't see actually how to do the other way around. That is, from the serial monitor, from Teraterm, how can we communicate to the board? How can we send data from the serial monitor to the board? So this is actually what we're going to see now. So what our app will do is simply send some data from, like, sample data from Teraterm, like typing this data, and we're gonna receive those data to the board, and we will convert these data in capital letters, as you can see. So this is what we are gonna do now. So let me show you the second part. So this is the step one we have seen right now. So we send some data with URL transmit. This is the data we send. Then we have another part, as you can see here. So we're basically taking the data we are receiving. We're receiving the data until, so this is URL receive, until we actually received this /r byte. So what is that? The character. So this is actually the enter. So the enter button. When you click the enter button, this is actually represented by this /r. So when you press the enter, we will send the data and we will get it back. So let's see how we can do that. Let's try this out. So the application is already running, and let's see if it works on Teraterm. So let me write some data. Actually, I can write. So this is why you need to enable another feature. So this is maybe from terminal, like let's here, local echo. Another thing you need to select is the CR plus LF. This is needed to send also enter button, otherwise it will not be used. So now, as you can see, we can write some data. Let me write something. Let me first clear. So this is another useful command to clear the screen. You can also clear the buffer. In this case, I will just clear the screen. So you can write ciao, for example, and so actually I need to be seen what is different from clear screen to clean buffer. When you clean the buffer, you will also clean what you wrote previously. In this case, I had to use clear buffer. So let's try it again. Actually, I had some problems. There were some problems with the connection. I needed to flash the program again. So let me try it again. So write ciao, and then I'll press enter. I need to first reset the board. So let me write ciao right now, enter, and as you see, it works. Then I need to press the reset button again. This is because of the application, and then I can write another message to and push enter, and as you can see, the message is coming back in capital letters. So really important command here, you need to check the local echo if you want to communicate from the serial monitor to the board, and you also need to enable this LF if you want to be able to use the enter command.